along two mutually perpendicular straight lines towards the intersection point O. Okay. Let us say here is one point. It is moving in this direction, and here is another point which is moving in this direction. These were heading towards the intersection point O. So it is the particle 1 moving with velocity v1, and this is particle 2 moving with velocity v2. At the moment t is equal to 0, the particles are located at the distances L1 and L2 from the point O. So at time t is equal to 0, first particle is at this position. So this is L1, and at time t is equal to 0, the distance between the intersection point O and the second particle is L2. Okay. So the question is, how soon will the distance between the particles become smallest and what is it equal to? Okay. So let us take after time t, the distance between these two particles is smallest. Okay. So let us take after time t, the first particle will be at this position and the second particle will be at this position. So how much distance this particle cover? v1 into t, that is velocity into time. So this particle cover how much distance? v2 into t. Let us take the displacement, that is the minimum distance between these two particles is d. Okay. So how can we calculate this d? Let us take this a, and this is o, and this is b. A, O, B is a right angle triangle. So this distance is v1t. Total distance is L1. How much is this distance? That is DO length L1 minus v1t. How much is this AO length? Total is L2. This is v2t. L2 minus v2t. So how can we calculate d? D square is L1 minus v1t whole square plus L2 minus v2t whole square. Okay. So the question is, the distance between the particles becomes smallest. That is, this distance has to be the smallest one. So how can we find this distance? We have to apply here the principle of maximum and minimum condition. So that is d square dt has to be 0. So the differentiation of this has to be equal to 0. So this implies 2 into L1 minus v1t into v1, that is, we are differentiating this with respect to time, plus 2 into L2 minus v2t into v2, this has to be 0. So 2 cancel out, L1 v1 minus v1 square t plus L2 v2 minus v2 square t is equal to 0. So L1 v1 plus L2 v2 is equal to v1 square plus v2 square whole into t. So t is how much? L1 v1 plus L2 v2 divided by v1 square plus v2 square. That is, we have found the time in which the distance between the particles becomes the smallest. Okay. So the next question is, what is it equal to? That means we have to find this distance. How can you find this distance? We have calculated here t. Simply you have to put this t in this equation and you can find this d distance. Okay. So another method in which you can find this distance is by using relativity concept in this diagram. Okay. So next, to find the smallest distance between these two particles, we have to analyze the question again. That is, the first particle is moving in this direction with velocity v1, and the second particle is coming in this direction with velocity v2. They are heading towards an intersection point O. Okay. So initially, this distance is L1 and this distance is L2. Okay. Let us name it A, this is O, and this is B. Okay. So all these velocities which we are discussing here with respect to the airframe, let us say I am standing here and I can say that okay, this particle is moving in this direction with velocity v1 and the second particle is coming in this direction with velocity v2. Okay, so let us say I am now inside these two frame. Okay, I am standing in these two frame. So what can I observe? The relative velocity of this particle 1. So how much is this relative velocity? v1 that is the relative velocity of particle 1 in two frame, v1 minus v2. Okay, so I am in this frame, so I am observing this particle is heading in this direction with velocity v1 to vector. Okay, so here what is the smallest distance between these two particles? Simply you have to draw a perpendicular to this line. Okay, let us name this D, this is E. Okay, so for this right angle triangle, that is AOE right angle triangle, V1 to vector plus V2 vector is equal to V1 vector. That is triangle law of vector addition. Okay, so V1 to vector is how much? The magnitude is how much? V1 square plus V2 square minus 2V1 V2 cos theta square root. So here theta is the angle between V1 vector and V2 vector. So this is V1 vector and this is V2 vector. So this angle is 90 degree. So cos 90 degree is 0. So this term is 0. So the magnitude of V1 to vector is how much? V1 square plus V2 square square root. So this is V1 square plus V2 square. Okay? Let us take this angle is theta. So this angle is also theta. So for this AOE right angle triangle, tan theta is how much? P divided by B. P is L1 divided by B. That means OE distance. OE. So OE is how much? L1 into cot theta. We have to find this BT distance, that is the smallest distance between these two particles. So BT how can we calculate? So for this right angle triangle, that is EDB right angle triangle, this is D, this is E and this is B. This angle is theta. So how can we find this DE distance? BE sin theta. BE sin theta. So BE is how much? This BE distance, that is the total distance BO minus OE. BO minus OE whole into sin theta. So BO is how much? The total length, that is L2, initial distance between this intersection point and the particle 2. L2 minus OE is how much? L1 cot theta. L1 cot theta into sin theta. So for this AOE right angle triangle, we can calculate what? Tan theta. Here we have calculated the magnitude of V12 is V1 square plus V2 square square root. So tan theta is how much? V1 vector divided by V2 vector. So V1 divided by V2. So cot theta is how much? V2 divided by V1. So here L2 minus L1 cot theta is V2 divided by V1 into sin theta. So tan theta is V1 divided by V2 for this AOE right angle triangle. So sin theta is how much? P divided by H. P is V1 divided by H is V1 square plus V2 square square root. Okay? Simply you have to put V1 divided by root over of V1 square plus V2 square. L2 V1 minus L1 V2 divided by V1 into V1 divided by square root of V1 square plus V2 square. V1 V1 cancel out. L2 V1 minus L1 V2 divided by square root of V1 square plus V2 square. So this is the smallest distance between these two particles. So in in method 1, if you put the value of t in the above equation, that is d square is equal to L1 minus B1 t whole square plus L2 minus B2 t whole square, then you also find this same answer. Okay, so the smallest distance between the particles is this much. Okay, so whichever method you are finding relevant, you can do. Okay, so this is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.